It's time now for Gibson Southern Basketball, a special sports production of 89.1 The Bash and the Wabash Valley College Radio, TV, and Digital Media Department.
Evansville Memorial Tigers tonight, as both teams will gear up to try to claim a championship here on a Saturday night. Evansville Memorial, they advanced to this title matchup. They had to play one game in this tournament. They knocked off Evansville Boise last night in a close contest. They got away late and picked up that win 69-57. Gibson Southern knocked off host Boonville 62-53 in the opening game of the tournament and followed that up with a 52-36 win over Mount Vernon to advance here to tonight's championship ball game against the Gibson Southern Titans against the Memorial Tigers out of Evansville here in this Indiana Class 3A Sectional Championship contest. We'll have a couple of good ball clubs, or hopefully a good game here tonight as well, getting ready to take part. As we're nearing ready for the national anthem, we will have that here in just a moment. Then your starting lineup. We'll be ready for that here after the short break. That's going to be action and tip-off. That's coming up next. That's right here on 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans!
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
89.1 The Bash, WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois, a Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
And welcome back as we had a beautiful singing of our national anthem as we get set for game action tonight. We're going to meet our starting lineups. First stop will be Evansville Memorial, the Tigers, and their traveling blue uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed up in black with a little white trim on the side of the uniforms. They are going to be the road team on the scoreboard. They enter tonight with a record of 15-9, and we'll start number 3, Branson Combs, a 6'3 senior. Number 4, a 6-foot sophomore, Justin Wise. Also starting at the guard, Michael Lindauer. He wears number 10. He's a 6'3 senior. Cade Graham, a 6'2 junior, will get a start. He wears 21. Sam DeVault, number 41. He gets a start. He's a 6'10 senior. For Gibson Southern, 7-17 on the year. They will start number 3, Andrew Smith, a 5'11 senior, a 6'2 junior. Number 5, Aiden Neal will get the start. Dawson Witt, a 6'4" senior. He wears number 12. Adam May will get a start, a 6'4 junior. And number 24, Check that 23, Avery Gick will get the start as well for Gibson Southern. You get the tip, it's up, it's controlled by Evansville Memorial. They're going somewhat right to left here on your 89-1 the Bash dial. Gibson Southern is in their home whites with some maroon letters and numbers trimmed up in a little bit of gold. Pass goes inside. Out kicking back outside. It's going to go in top of the key to Graham. Graham drives right lane. Shot up on glass. No good. Rebound tips around. Out of bounds. It goes to Gibson Southern off the hands of the big man, Sam Duvall. Again, Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal, Dawson Witt, Adam May, and Avery Gick starting for Gibson Southern. They will work against a little half-court man-to-man defense from Evansville Memorial. Gibson Southern with the basketball going on the left side. Left wing trying to look inside. Some little 5-out motion applied by Gibson Southern. Ball goes into the hands of Neal. Swings right wing to Witt. Looking low. And will now swing top of the key. They'll reload it with Andrew Smith. Left wing goes back to Neal. Neal, a couple of jab steps. Trying to work on the man-to-man defense. Nothing being allowed inside by Evansville Memorial early. We've played 1 minute of basketball, almost a steal as the ball deflected into the backcourt by Evansville Memorial. Michael Lindauer ran down by Gibson Southern. They're having trouble getting it back across the timeline, and we need a timeout early. We're going to keep it here on this 30-second timeout. 6:51 to play here in this opening quarter of play. First timeout called by Gibson Southern as they were having some trouble getting the ball back across the timeline. Michael Lindauer deflected the ball into the backcourt. It was ran down by the Titans, but unfortunately couldn't get anything going back towards their end of the floor, forcing its timeout called by head coach Kyle Runyon. The Titans will look to reload here. These two teams didn't meet earlier in the season. Back on January the 5th, a home game for Gibson Southern. That one was won 45-44 by the Titans here earlier on in this season. That was one of the 9 losses handed out to Evansville Memorial this season. Here comes the inlet of Gibson Southern. We'll still work it across the half line. It is Andrew Smith working the point. Spins around. Goes back door. Nice pass. Shot fake. Up and under move. Shot blocked out of bounds. Dawson Witt. And his shot rejected out of bounds. Sam Duvall got it off balance on the head and shoulder fake. A nice up and under look there, but it was swatted out of bounds. Inlet comes in. It's taken away. Branson Combs steals the inlet pass. He'll go length to the floor. Layup on the right hand. It's up. It's good. 2-0 Evansville Memorial. 6:30 to play in the opening quarter of this 3A regional with a dribble. Now ball swings around into the hands of Andrew Smith. Wants to look to the three, actually kicked it off. Now back right wing. Shot fake drive. It's covered up by this Evansville Memorial tough man-to-man defense. Witt points out where he wants it to go. The Titans trying to set things up offensively here. Ball right side into the hands of Witt. Witt with a left-handed dribble. Looks for help. Takes it up. Covered up. Kicks it right side of the floor into the hands of Adam May. May now to the right side. Funnels it down to Gick. Up top, nice backdoor look, but the ball squirts away. Comes away to the hands of Evansville Memorial. And here comes the Tigers. Driving, pull-up, jumper from the left side, no good by Combs. It's brought down by the Titans. Dawson Witt, he'll bring it left to right across the timeline. Trailing 2-0, we've played nearly 3 minutes of basketball here, and it's been mostly Gibson Southern possession. They just haven't found the bottom of the net. Nice cutting action, gets open, top of the key, 3 up, bounces out, no good, rebound. Going high for it was the vault of 6'10" center. Ball kicks in the left corner. 3 ball will fly up. No good. But a foul will go against Evansville Memorial's big fella, Sam DeVault. After Cade Graham couldn't connect on the 3, DeVault went up over the top. Picks up his first personal. First foul of the game. 5:15 to play first period. Gibson Southern trailing Memorial 2-0. Little 3-quarter court. Somewhat token pressure here. Just trying to make Gibson Southern work to bring the ball across the timeline and take him out of a little bit of a rhythm. Andrew Smith breaks the pressure fairly easily. Boom looks to run the little 5-out. Princeton-style backdoor cutting offense. Ball right side goes to Neal. Looks for a fake. Nothing on a backdoor cut. Ball funnels to the corner. It goes in the hands of Avery Gick. He has the dribble. Hands off. Into the hands of Dawson Witt. Patient Gibson Southern offense here. We're nearly halfway through the first period. Only 2 points have been scored. That was off a steal and a layup. Here comes a little run and jump trap now. Half-court trap variety as Evansville Memorial's trying to force the action, but they give up a wide-open corner. Three, no good. Rebound comes away to Wise. Adam May had a look, couldn't get it to fall. Into the corner. DeVault wants to try to knock a three. Big fella can't hit it. Rebound. Wise goes back up. No, he's fouled on his putback attempt. And Evansville Memorial is trying to take an add to their 2-0 lead. Foul will go against Andrew Smith. That's his first personal. Team's first. As Evansville Memorial, Justin Wise, the 6-foot sophomore, will be at the free throw line. He wears number 4, the right-hander. Lets the first one fly. It falls home. 3-0 Tigers. 4:12 to play here, first quarter. Justin Wise, the second shot up. No good. Rattles out. Rebound comes away into the hands of Avery Gick for Gibson Southern. Smith will work against now a little 1-2-1-1. Pressure, full court variety. Over to Smith. Now funnels it to the left short corner to Gick. Kicks back out up top to May. Into the corner. Shot fake drive by Neal. Neal kicks Smith. Smith into the lane. Lost it. It's going to be picked up by Lindauer. Lindauer drops a nice pass down. Bump shot up. No good, but a foul. As Kane Graham drove hard to the rim on the fast break. The foul will go against Andrew Smith. That's his second personal foul. The contact, the officials will say, happened before they gather. No free throws coming, as Gibson Southern will have to go to the bench. Checking into the game, Caden Hurlis. He'll check in for the foul-plagued Andrew Smith. Nice inlet jump shot up, no good, and a foul. Combs' shot attempt was up, no good. And a foul will go against Dawson Witt. That's his first personal, team's third, and all coming within the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of play. Free throw up, free throw in for Branson Combs. He's got 3 of the 4 Memorial points. The right-handed senior, Branson Combs, stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, fires the foul shot up and in. 5-0 Evansville Memorial, 3:40 to play into this opening quarter. Gibson Southern looking for their first point. They're playing without starting guard Andrew Smith, already out with foul trouble. That's a dribble against now a little half-court trapping action. The ball is going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch off of Caden Hurlis. Turnover, the 4th one of the ball game for the Titans. And Evansville Memorial can look to add to their 5-0 lead. Working right to left, Gibson Southern has been man-to-man defensively at this first almost 5 minutes of play. Combs tries to drive. He shuffled the feet. Combs cuts from the left side of the floor to the right elbow through a nice shot fake, but shuffled the feet before he put the ball on the floor to drive to the rim. Turnover number 1 for the Tigers. 5-0. Evansville Memorial still holds the lead as Gibson Southern just gets it across the timeline. Looking for help, finds him driving to the basket. Kick out now, corner 3, Neal. The lefty shot, no. Rebound, bounces around. It's going to be picked up by Combs. Combs runs the break quickly. Nice pass, kicked, and saving a layup was Caden Hurlis. He threw out his left foot, knocked the ball away as a nice feed and transition. Branson Combs launched a big one-hopping bounce pass, tried to go through 4 defenders, but just missed, converting the pass for a nice lay-in. Memorial with the basketball. They're going to try to set things up now. Combs right wing. Hands back into the hands of Michael Lindauer. Lindauer gets to the left corner. Drive now, kick out. It goes in the hands of Graham. Graham to Lindauer. Lindauer gets it to DeVault. DeVault will drive. Pull up. 15-footer good. Sam DeVault knocks it home. 7-0 Tigers. We've played just past almost 6 minutes of play. Ball will be deflected out of bounds off the hands of Lindauer on a drive and dish attempt by the Titans offense. Gibson Southern, again, 7-17 on the year. They won back-to-back games over host Boonville and last night against Mount Vernon for their appearance here in this sectional championship contest. Ball into the hands of Hurlis off the inlet. Resets it in between the rings to Neal. Kicks back right side to Hurlis. Left side into the corner. Funnel to Avery Gick. Kicks right side. Out of the corner. Shot will fly. No good. Out of the hand of Witt. Rebound comes around. Into the hands of Lindauer. Lindauer's got his pocket picked by the Gibson Southern pressure. A second turnover for the Tigers in a 7-0 game. 2 minutes to play, first quarter of action. Avery Gick with the dribble. Now kicks up top between the rings. Into the hands of Dawson Witt. Now left side. Ball swings on the left wing to Adam May. May throws it away. Picked off Lindauer. Read the passing lane. Kicks it left side. Combs in transition. Little Euro step lay in. Finds net. And it's 6-0. Or check that, 9-0. 6 points from Branson Combs. The Tigers will force a second timeout of the quarter. Evansville Memorial 9, Gibson Southern nothing. 1:23 to play first quarter. We'll take a 1 minute break. Back with more Gibson Southern Titan basketball here on 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans!
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back to Gibson Southern Titan basketball. You're listening right here on 89.1 The Bash or anywhere you want on BashRadio.com. Titan fans have had a tough 6 minutes and 40 seconds of play as Evansville Memorial leads at 9-0. Driving lane, left-handed half hook by Witt. No good. Rebound Lindauer for the Tigers. And they go quickly right to left. They want to get in transition. Shot fake now. Combs up and in. Branson Combs hits a left block lay-in after Lindauer drove and dropped the pass down to his running mate on the perimeter. He got open for the shot down low. Up over a good contest, but bucket nonetheless. Witt will drive into the lane, up and in the other way. Dawson Witt hits the jumper into the lane around DeVault, and there is the first points of the game for Gibson Southern. It's 11-2. 40 seconds to play first quarter. Little zone look here. Three-pointer will fly and fall. Kane Graham hits the three. Off the pass from Combs. It's 14-2 Tigers. 30 seconds left first quarter. Definitely not the start Gibson Southern wanted. Again, these two teams did meet earlier in the year in early January, and it was a Titan victory as the jumper up and no good. Rebound comes away into the hands of DeVault as Witt had an open look, couldn't knock it in. Back to man-to-man. Check that. No, they're going to fall into the zone. 2-3 variety. It will be man-to-man. Switched around a couple of times, trying to get everybody in the right spot. Three flies. It's short, airballed short, and that's going to be the quarter. Justin Wise missed the three at the horn after 1 quarter of play. 14-2. The Memorial Tigers lead the Gibson Southern Titans. Take a 1 minute break. We'll catch our breath. We'll see what Gibson Southern will change here at the stoppage of play. Back with the second quarter of action in 1 minute.
The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
Welcome back We're in Boonville, Indiana, home of this sectional championship game. This Class 3A sectional championship game between Gibson Southern and Evansville Memorial. After one quarter of play, it was 14-2 Evansville Memorial as Gibson Southern starts with a basketball, and they'll find a three-pointer. A lefty, Aiden Neal, knocks home a shot from distance. First points of the second quarter goes to the Titans. They cut it back to single digits, 14-5. With the dribble left side, Michael Lindauer wants to screen, pick the dribble up, driving left baseline wide, shot up, forced it over contact, no good. He gets his own miss, finds DeVault. DeVault will drive. The big fella kicks out to the driving Graham. Graham to Combs, shot fake, back to Graham. Wants a three from the right wing, rims out, no good. Rebound comes away to the Titans. Avery Gick will, a good block out of Sam DeVault for the rebound. And a foul will go against Evansville Memorial as the Titans work it left to right across the timeline. Michael Lindauer picks up his first. That's the team's second foul of the first half. 7:10 to play, 50 seconds have elapsed off the clock as Gibson Southern has trimmed 3 off the 12-point first quarter deficit. Witt wants a 3 right wing, short rebound. What a play by the 5'11 freshman, Hurlith. He goes in there, gets the offensive rebound, and helps Witt get 2 more. He's got 4. 14-7. Titans trail it by 7. A back-to-back buckets to start the second quarter of play. With a dribble, driving, Graham slips out. Hit maybe a wet spot, or just lost his balance, something on as the officials looking to see if there's anything wet on the floor. They're going to get a towel. He drove right lane. Did Graham, went to jump stop right around the block and just slipped out. Ball went out of bounds. Gibson Southern will have it. We start this second quarter of play. Caden Hurlis on the floor, out there with Andrew Smith playing with 2 fouls. Aiden Neal, Dawson Witt, and Avery Gick all on the floor for the Titans. DeVault will check out for Evansville Memorial. Danny Dixon will check in. So it's Dixon, Branson Combs, Justin Wise, Michael Lindauer, and Cade Graham for Evansville Memorial. Now Avery Gick will check out. Ethan Reinbrecht checks into the ball game for the Titans. 6.5 to play first half. Gibson Southern trailing Memorial 14-7. Smith with a dribble, kicks into the wing. Hurlis will pull up from about 15. Shot up, no, but he's fouled from behind. Lindauer went for the steal on the pass, got on the hip of Caden Hurlis. Hurlis just 5'11" and a freshman out here. Made a tough move, one clear dribble, pulled up from about 15, missed it, but he was fouled by Lindauer, who picks up his second. The freshman Hurlis, the right-hander, halfway down and it bounces out. Both teams go to the bench as Lindauer checks out. DeVault checks back in. Reinbrecht checks out of the ball game. Avery Gick will check back in as they're trying to keep Gick out there whenever DeVault is on the floor. Caden Hurlis, the second one. Up. No. Rebound. Tip. Controlled by the Tigers. And it was Combs that came away with it. He's been a driving force this Tiger offense. Shot up no good as he goes the other way. Length of the floor. Take a bump. And it will be before the shot. Foul goes on number 5. That's Aiden Neal's first. And Gibson Southern will have to make a stand defensively here. 6:12 to play here in the second quarter. 14-7. Evansville Memorial gets open on a three-pointer, and it's good. Cade Graham got open on a down screen off of the inlet. Knocks it home. It's back to 10. 17-7. Tigers. Right corner, Neal to Smith. Now Hurlis between the rings. Swings left wing to Witt. Witt with a left turn, make that right-hand dribble. Now over to Smith with the right wing. Smith uses his dribble up, looks for help, finds it in the form of Witt. Over the ball on the deck, and then work to the right wing. Now between the rings, top of the key dribble, crosses over, tries to go around. Combs does. Now steps back as DeVault forced him back out to the perimeter. Hurlis, the freshman, will be doubled up from behind, gets the ball to Smith, swings it around into the hands of Gick. 6'3" senior. Now to Witt. Witt gets open for three. It hit every part of the rim, but didn't fall home. Rebound comes away into the hands of the Tigers. Combs, nice pass out to Dixon. The transition defense was strong that time for Gibson Southern. The ball finds Justin Wise. He'll take a bump on his drive to the rim, and the foul will go on Caden Hurlitz. That's his first, team's fifth here at half number one. 5:13 to play. It's 17-7. Tigers, they will inlet left of their goal. Looking to drop down, nothing there. Ball outlet into the safety valve, Danny Dixon. Right-handed dribble by Dixon. Memorial, the road team on the scoreboard here, and the road Blues working against Gibson Southern, wearing their home whites here in Boonville for a sectional championship. High-low, DeVault down low. He'll be fouled on the catch on the high-low. Branson Combs lobbed it up over the top of the defense to DeVault, and he'll draw the foul. Jake will draw the foul. Avery's first, team's sixth. Free throws will be the rest of the half, which is 4 minutes and 58 seconds. The inlet comes into Combs. Combs kicks back into the hands of Cade Graham. Graham now up top to DeVault. DeVault with the dribble. Takes over to Graham, now to Dixon. Right side the ball goes to Wise. Wise looks low, nothing there to the post up. And now he'll put the ball on the deck. Kicks out to Dixon. Jab step. Now with a dribble, it's Danny Dixon. Uses a screen from DeVault. Looks nothing on the roll. Kicks out. Left side, Wise. Pull up. Left elbow jumper. Falls short off in front of the rim. Rebound comes away to Andrew Smith for the Titans. He runs it left to right quickly. Ball into the corner. Right corner three. Makes that left corner three up. No good by Neal. Rebound on the bounce. It comes to Combs. Combs, Euro step. Shot up. No. Rebound. Yes. It's up and in by DeVault. He puts it home. His fourth point of the game. He's got 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block shot over this first 12 minutes of play. We're halfway through the second quarter. 19-7 Memorial. Left side, Neal. He was covered up. Missed a good opportunity from 3 last time. It's 1 for 2 beyond the arc so far today. Witt has the ball taken away. Combs has been all over the floor. He's got a steal there, and then he'll be fouled. He'll have a free throw coming, maybe 2, if he hits the first one. Hurlitz picks up his second, team 7th. 3:41 to play, and Branson Combs, a 6'3 senior, will head to the free throw line. He's joined out there on the floor by Danny Dixon, Justin Wise, Cade Graham, and Sam DeVault. To the bench go the Titans. Adam May will check back into the ball game. Caden Hurlitz will sit down, and May will be joined by Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal, Dawson Witt, Avery Kick on the floor. Branson Combs, 8 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of steals, and an assist already. Makes that 9 as he converts the first of 2 foul shots. He hits the first to earn the bonus. Combs has 9. 6 for Graham, 4 for DeVault. That's your leading scorers right now. For Memorial, Combs hits them both. It's now a 14-point lead, 21-7. 3.5 to play second quarter. Maybe a little zone look here by Evansville Memorial. It is 3-2 zone being applied by the Tigers. Ball goes into the corner to Gick. Now May kicks out Smith. Open 3. No, too strong. Rebound comes away to Danny Dixon. Here comes the Tigers running quickly right to left. To left wing Dixon. Crosses between the legs. Uses the dribble up, down to DeVoe on the left side, drives left baseline, tries to get into the lane, shot with the right hand, it's good. Sam DeVoe, his 6th point of the game, 23-7. Evansville Memorial leads, and Gibson Southern needs to talk things over. They'll call a timeout. It's their 3rd timeout call to the ball game. We'll take one with them. 2:54 to play here in the second quarter. Back in 30 seconds. This is Gibson Southern basketball on 89-1 The Bash.
H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel.
Welcome back to Boonville, Indiana, here in this sectional championship game between the Memorial Tigers out of Evansville and the Gibson Southern Titans. It's 23-7 Tigers. There were 2:50 to play in the second quarter. After a quick 5-0 start to the period, Gibson Southern has fallen back behind with a 16-point tally. Smith with a dribble, now to Neal. Working now against man-to-man. The Tigers have switched around some defenses here the last couple of 2 or 3 possessions. Neal breaks the 5-second count. The Tigers switch the defender. Smith, ball fakes, now drives. Kicks left side. Three-pointer will fly and fall. Adam May hits the 3 out of a nice drive and dish from Andrew Smith. It's 23-10. With 2:10 to play in the first half. Graham with the dribble on the right wing, defers away from the screen, shot up and no good, missed it too strong. Rebound comes away to the Titans quickly. It's Witt. A loose dribble as he was bumped on his drive. Is driving now, kicking right side. And a kick on the right short corner, now to May. Up top, Neal. Back to May on the right wing, funnels into the corner to Gick. Looks for help as he dribbles it back out. Now between the legs, he's guarded by the big man, Sam Duvall. Gick picks his dribble up now, looks for help, finds Neal, Aiden Neal. With a right-handed dribble, working against the defense. Between the rings now is Neal. Shades towards the left wing, kicks now to May, who just hit a big three-pointer for the Titans their last time down the floor. To stop a run by Gibson Southern. Witt drives into the lane, kicks it out, but it's taken away. But Andy Dixon, he was trying to find May, who was breaking open into the corner. Off the bench, Evansville Memorial brings in Helmrich during that last timeout. He gets the ball up top. And we have a timeout called by Evansville Memorial. They want to talk things over. The Memorial Tigers call their first time out of the game with a 23-10 lead, 56.9 seconds on the scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with the conclusion of this first half. You're on 89-1 The Bash.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back to Boonville, Indiana, home of this Class 3 Sectional Championship game. It features Gibson Southern Titans and the Memorial Tigers out of Evansville. The Tigers called their first time out of the half, a 30-second variety, with a 23-10 lead, as the Tigers did not like how things were progressing. And a little zone look, again, applied by Gibson Southern. They've mixed a couple of varieties of zone in here early, 2-3. This is a little more of a 3-2 look. As the ball goes up top. Now swings around to the left side of the floor to Graham. Back out top to Danny Dixon. Starting unit, or almost all of the starting unit back on the floor. For the Titans. Or check that the Tigers. The Titans do have their starting unit on. 10 seconds to play in the half. Combs will use a screen from DeVault. We'll get bumped. They'll have free throws. Tough break there for Dawson Witt. Tried to go over the top of a screen. Bumped a little bit, then bumped into Branson Combs, and that'll be his second personal team's 8 free throws coming for Combs as DeVault will check out of the ball game. As Andrew Helmrich checks in for the final 5.8 seconds. Combs, free throw, good. Hit the front iron, bounced up over and in. He'll earn the bonus. 24-10, Memorial leading Gibson Southern with just over 5 seconds to play. First half. Combs, free throw, the second one is good. He's got a game-high 12. And the inlet comes into Smith. Length of the floor, behind the back dribble, goes down. As Smith will pull up, three-pointer from the point. Off back iron, no good. That's your first half of play. 16 minutes gone. It's 25-10. Evansville Memorial leading Gibson Southern. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a look at your halftime stats. That's right here on 89-1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast. This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Welcome back here to 89.1 The Bash, and for those of you listening around the world on BashRadio.com, we're at the half of the sectional championship game between Gibson Southern and Evansville Memorial. It's currently 25-10 Tigers over the Titans. After the first half of play, we'll take a look at those halftime stats. Starting off for Evansville Memorial, they were led by Branson Combs, his 12 points. He's 3 of 5 from the floor. He had every one of his 6 foul shots in the first half for his 12 points. 6 points for Cade Graham. He had a couple of shots from beyond the arc line for his 6. Sam Duvall also with 6 points. He's 3 for 3 inside the arc for his total of 6 points. Justin Wise has the only other points of the half for Evansville. The Memorial Tigers, Wise has 1. He split a pair of free throws in that first half. Gibson Southern, they're led in scoring 4 points by Dawson Witt. He had a couple of shots falling from inside the arc, a couple of tough bounces on some of his shot attempts here early on in this ball game. Aiden Neal hit a three-pointer. Adam May also hit a three-pointer. So Adam and Aiden each with 3 on a three-point field goal attempt that fell about of the net for Gibson Southern. They've only had those 3 young men score. They only have 10 first-half points. And Witt with 4, May and Neal each with 3 points. In that first half, Memorial was 8 of 18 from the floor. That's 44%, 6 of 12, and even 50% inside the arc. They were 2 of 6, 33% from distance, and went 7 of 8 in the foul line, 6 of 6 of those behind Branson Combs. That's 87.5% on their 7 for 8 attempts in the first half from the foul line. Gibson Southern was 4 of 16, 25% from the floor in the first half, 2 of 5, 40% inside the arc, 2 of 11, 18.2% from deep. Had a couple of good looks. One was halfway down and bounced out. A couple of tough bounces for Gibson Southern in that first half. They could have had a couple of more shots fall home, some good ball movement, little back cuts that just didn't quite find the right spot. And, it was a good play, just couldn't quite get some of the shots to fall in that first half. Rebounding-wise, again, that's in favor of the Tigers. They lead this one 13-9 on the glass, 3 offensive rebounds of those 13. Gibson Southern has 1 offensive rebound among 9. A couple of them offensively went out of bounds to the Titans that were deflected out of bounds. Gibson Southern also with a couple of assists, 2 assists on the ball game, 1 steal, and 8 turnovers in that first half. Evansville Memorial has 3 assists, 1 blocked shot, 6 steals, and 3 turnovers in that first half of play. Quarter totals for Evansville Memorial, 14 in the first, 11 in the second, for their halftime total of 25. The Gibson Southern had 2 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, for their halftime total of 8. We only had the one lead change. That was when the Tigers took a 2-0 lead early in this ball game. Their largest lead of the half was 16. Their longest scoring streak, they started this thing on an 11-0 run, or had checked that, an 11-0 run at one point in that first half of play. So a good streak of scoring there for the Memorial Tigers in the middle part of that first quarter and parts of the second quarter as well. But Gibson Southern has had a couple of good looks, a couple of three-pointers open against some trapping, scrambling defense that just did not find the bottom of the net. It's a tough half of play for those Gibson Southern Titan fans. Had some good looks, just unfortunately couldn't get it to fall. So we stand at a 15-point deficit for Gibson Southern after the first 16 minutes of play. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll look at some keys here to the second half, plus your second half action. It's all coming up in 2 minutes right here on 89.1 The Bash.
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116. H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back here. We are in Boonville, Indiana for this sectional championship game between Evansville Memorial and Gibson Southern. It's 25-10. Memorial leading the Titans here at the half. We'll take a look here at some keys possibly to the second half here in just a moment. But first, we'd like to send out a big congratulations for those of you or those Wabash Valley fans who listened to a couple of wins here earlier this afternoon. The Lady Warriors picked up a win over Lincoln Trail. That was 101-43, wrapping up a perfect undefeated regular season of play. The Lady Warriors will start action on Tuesday of the region tournament. They will host a game of the region tournament. The opening round game will again be on Tuesday. The Wabash Valley College Warriors, the men's team, they also picked up a big game or big win here this afternoon. They knocked off Lincoln Trail 71-53. Big win for the Warriors. Coach Mike Carpenter, that clinched a top 3 seed, either the second or third. I'll have to go back and we'll have to find that out for sure going forward. But they clinched either the second or third seed in the region tournament and also a share of the Great Rivers Athletic Conference championship title with John A. Logan, who fell in a thrilling ball game to Olney Central last night that left the door open for the Warriors to share that conference championship here with a win today. Congratulations to coaches Jack Trosper and Mike Carpenter on a couple of wins here this afternoon. We'll take a look here. The second half is about to start here in Boonville, Indiana. Evansville Memorial and Gibson Southern, they're huddled up get their final instructions. And if you're Evansville Memorial, you got to just applaud the defensive effort of that first half in terms of being able to withstand a couple of maybe breakdowns, giving up a couple of looks to some shooters that just did not fall home, and keep attacking on the offensive end. The Tigers do a very good job of attacking in transition and even off of made baskets, attacking very well, forcing some action against opposing defense. If you're Gibson Southern, just kind of stay the course here in this second half. Keep trying to attack the defense and get a couple of stops. Had some stops in the first half, just couldn't convert on the other end on a consistent basis. If that can happen, Gibson Southern may have a shot at coming out here as their work against the Tigers, who start with the basketball. They go up underneath, high-low to DeVault. Shot up, shot in. Tough shot through two defenders. Sam DeVault has 8. And it's now a 17-point lead. Biggest lead of the game. Titans. Ball goes left side. Check that for the Tigers. Biggest deficit of the game to try to overcome for the Titans. Gick has the basketball working against the Memorial man-to-man. They mix a little half-court trapping action as well out of this. A little run and jump look. As the ball goes to Dawson Witt. He's way up on the left wing on the Pioneer logo here on Boonville, Indiana's floor. They're going right to left this time in their white home uniforms of the Titans. Their maroon letters and numbers trimmed up with some gold. Driving the lane, it's Smith. Smith kicks into the corner. 3 will fly. May shot up and in. Adam May with his second three of the game off another good feed from Smith. It's 27-13 as Gibson Southern trying to cling to life here in the early moments of the third quarter. 27-13, 6 minutes, 45 seconds to play in the third. With the dribble, it's Lindauer. Shot fake. Now goes to DeVault. DeVault looks up. Sees nobody open. He'll fire the jumper. Step inside the three-point arc, and it goes down. DeVault with 10. He's got 4 to start the half. 29-13. Tigers lead it. Here comes the Titans. Andrew Smith works right to left across the timeline. Now right wing to Witt. Looks down low. Now jab step. Will drive to the right elbow. Tries to get in the lane. Gets it stripped. And last touch will be by Combs. Had to wait to see. Somewhat shielded from us if it would have hit his leg or not. The official says no. Clean strip out of bounds off of blue. Gibson Southern basketball. The inlet from May, left of the goal, will come into Witt in the left-hand corner. They clear out the left side of the floor. He tries to drive. He's covered up. Nothing there. He's shut off. Now to Smith. Smith, the free throw line, backs it out between the rings. Throws it to the front row. Miscommunication between Smith and May. May went to back cut. Smith went to throw it to him on the wing, and the ball ends up out of bounds. The 9th turnover this ball game, but a turnover, almost a turnover, is heads-up play by Aiden Neal. Jumped the passing lane, knocked the ball loose, but ran out of real estate and went out of bounds before he could complete the steal. 6 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Evansville Memorial goes to the bench as Graham checks out. Danny Dixon checks in. And Graham being coached up, if you will, on the sideline after a sluggish start to this second half. Ball into DeVault, working against them now. Somewhat full court pressure defense against certain players. Now Lindauer breaks free from it. He's on the left wing, spins into the lane, shot up with the right hand, banks it home. Michael Lindauer's first points of the game. He's got 2. He along with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, and 2 fouls. Deuce is wild for number 10. Smith goes right side. It's deflected, and Lindauer not able to save it. Deflected it, tried to lob it back in bounds before he went out of bounds, threw it over the head of his teammates, and out of bounds on the other side of the floor. 5:40 to play, 31-13 Tigers over the Titans during this third period. Andrew Smith, right-hand dribble, working against the pressure, now switches to left hand, right foot in the center circle. Looks for help, finds it. On the IHSAA logo, it's Witt. He'll go to work on the right side out of the left side of the floor as he dribbles it around the perimeter. To Smith, uses a screen. Smith drives lane, pull up just inside the arc. Rebound comes up into the hand of DeVault. That Smith shot hit every part of the rim, but could not fall. That's about 3 of those tonight by the Titans, at least right off the top of the head you could think of. Tough luck on some shots tonight. Ball thrown out of bounds. Lindauer was way up on the left side by the Pioneer logo on the floor through the right wing, and the only person there was his teammate sitting on the bench. It's going to be a turnover by Lindauer, his second, team's 4th, and he will take a seat as Graham checks back into the ball game for the Tigers, who are still applying some of this full court pressure. to try to force Gibson Southern into another turnover. Nothing on that one as Smith works it. Tries to use a double stack screen up top. Uses them both. Now to a flare. Nothing there. Ball skips right wing into the hands of Gick. Now to Smith. Smith shaded towards the right wing. Now dribbles to the top of the key. Left elbow. Picks it up. Now to May. May, left corner. It goes to Neal. Neal with a dribble. Drives inside. Kicks it back out to Witt on the left wing. Witt drives into the lane, spins in, shot over the big fella, shot no, rebound comes away to Witt, stick back good. Dawson Witt rips away rebound 4, now .6 on the board for Witt. He's got 6 of the 15, 4:18 to play here in this third quarter. The Tigers will go to work. Danny Dixon kicks left side to Graham. He's got a couple of shots from distance. Now to the vault, left short corner, kicks now into the hands of Justin Wise. Up to Dixon. Now to Wise, right wing. Kicks up top to Vault. Drives, kicks back Wise. Wise drives into the lane. Kicks into the corner to Dixon. Left corner 3. Too strong. Rebound on the run. It's Witt. Here comes the Titans in transition. Witt, no look, pass to Neal for the lay-in. Aiden Neal with the lay-in. He's got 5. Witt, the no-look pass from the left wing to the right block to find the slicing, cutting Neal for the lay-in. There's a little semi-three-quarter court trapping action just to try to get Evansville Memorial out of sync. Combs will dribble in, almost drug the foot, good body control to avoid the travel. Now the hands of Graham. Graham points out what he wants, finds it now in the form of Justin Wise. Way out on the right wing, now to DeVault. DeVault wants a 3 from the left wing, missed it. Rebound comes away into the hands of Gibson Southern on the run. It's Neal. Neal to Smith. Smith into the lane, shot up over to Vo. A little runner, no. Rebound, stick back, kick is good. Avery Gick read it on Smith's air ball, reverse lay-in off the catch, came down, laid it back up over his head. Good, his first 2 points of the game, 31-19. A little mini run coming by the Titans. They cut the game to 12. Pull up, jumper, Graham, short, rebound. Here it comes to the Titans. Witt, his 6th. Transition, Witt, left wing 3, missed everything right. Check that, click the backboard. And here comes the Tigers. That one would have been big if Witt could have knocked that one in. It would have cut it to single digits with about 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. But the dribble is Combs around the screen. Combs, that's going to be a blocking foul on Witt. Gibson Southern was wanting the off arm. They had a case as Combs was trying to create space with the off arm. He was getting bumped on the drive as well. 50-50 call. It went into the favor of the Tigers. It goes back to the bench as Lindauer comes back into the ball game. They'll replace Justin Wise. With the dribble, it's Combs on the left wing. Drives into the lane. A little sidestep. He's going to get and draw a foul. A foul goes on. Looks like Andrew Smith. It is, I believe, not marked on the board yet. Now it is. It is the third foul on Andrew Smith. Ball thrown away as the Tigers throw it into their student section. There's a little miscommunication there from Evansville Memorial. Their 5th turnover of the ball game. With 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Andrew Smith with the dribble, working against Dixon in the man-to-man defense. Gick has been given a lot of room here by default. He could make up a lot of room. The 6'10" senior, athletic, long-armed. He can cover a lot of ground. Ball will swing around. May wants a 3, right wing. Missed it short. Rebound long. Smith had it, poked away as he got bumped. And it will come away into the hands of Cade Graham on the loose rebound. Good hustle by Smith to even have an opportunity at that one. He read the bounce, just couldn't quite hang on as a couple of players went for it. Combs with the dribble, kicks out to Dixon, 1:20 to play. 31-19 Tigers. Between the rings, Combs uses a screen, gets a switch to the defender. Graham with it now, as Combs didn't like what he saw, and he kicked it back out. Gets the handoff right back, Combs with it. Around another screen from DeVault. Back to Combs, both feet in the center circle as he plays catch with Dixon. He's out on the left wing. Ball back to Graham. Graham will hold it. 48 seconds to play here in the quarter now. out of May will take about 3 steps out and put the count on. Driving, Graham, shot up, right hand, good. Cade Graham drives the lane, scoops the layup with the right hand, and then Smith will work with 35 seconds to play across the timeline to May. May, now to Smith. Will work against Dixon with 25 seconds to play, 33-19. Memorial Tigers lead Gibson Southern with 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. With a dribble, Smith has the count on. This could be dangerous for the Titans, rather. 10 seconds to play. Witt has it. Just able to avoid the 10-star. Check that 5-second count. Gick, shot fake to May. Make that Neal. Neal, step back three at the horn is short. And that will be your third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, it's Evansville Memorial 33, Gibson Southern 19. We'll take a break. 1 minute back with your fourth quarter of action. You're on 89 The Bash.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
And welcome back. We start quarter number 4. Evansville Memorial 33, Gibson Southern 19. The final 8 minutes go up on the scoreboard. Titans will start with the basketball, and they have on the floor Caden Hurlis. Will check in during that break with Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal. So Avery Gick and Dawson Witt. We'll check the Tigers lineup here in just a moment. As Smith has the basketball, 10 seconds gone on the quarter. Out there on the floor for Evansville Memorial, the ball is deflected out of bounds by Michael Lindauer. He's joined by Danny Dixon. Also on the floor checking in was Justin Wise. So it's Danny Dixon, Justin Wise, Michael Lindauer, Cade Graham, and Sam DeVault starting the fourth. For Evansville Memorial, for the Titans, it's Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal, Caden Hurlis, Dawson Witt, and Avery Gick. Smith with the dribble, kicks left side to Neal. Neal. Now to Gick, up top, back to Neal. Ball swings to right side to Andrew Smith. Right block, it goes to Witt. Witt goes to work, little left-handed shot up. Oh, no good. And again, just rolls off the rim. Rebound came away to Gibson, or checked that to Sam DeVault, his fifth for Evansville Memorial. 33-19, 50 seconds gone to the fourth. The Tigers driving left side. Lindauer spinning shot up, no. But he will be fouled and get 2 free throws. Foul goes on Caden Hurlis, 5'11" freshman. Picks up a foul. Free throw number 1, Michael Lindauer, the right-hander, is good. And Lindauer, a 6'3" senior for Memorial. He has got 3 in the game. He looks for point number 4. Can't get it. Missed in front iron. Rebound to Witt. He's going to be near double-double territory. 6 points, 7 rebounds for Dawson Witt, the 6'4" senior. He drives right side. Shot up. Shot good. Dawson Witt hits the jumper. He's got 8 to lead the Titans with a minute 20 gone. 6:40 to play. Here in this fourth quarter, it's 34-21. Titans have cut it to 13, trail the most at one time by 17. As Graham tries to drive, he's shut off by Hurlis. Now around the screen. Graham kicks left side Dixon. Back up top, Graham between the rings. Graham with a dribble. Uses a screen from DeVault. Hands back, Lindauer. Ooh, didn't get, got official Casa travel. Lindauer, a little quick extra shuffle step. on the catch. He turns it over on the travel. For a second there, thought he was going to get away with it. Did not. The official caught it. That's a very quick move, at times difficult to catch. Officials were on top of that one. During that stoppage of action, though, Branson Combs will check back into the ball game for the Tigers. Starting units on for the road team on the scoreboard, the Memorial Tigers, who enter tonight 15-9 on the year, looking for win 16. Gibson Southern will look for win 8 or 7 of 17 on this season so far. Witt with the dribble, kicks left side, Hurlis, shot fake, steps back, three-pointer up. No, tough shot on the reload, and there's going to be a foul on the Titans. As Combs was trying to head the other way, left to right quickly across the timeline, he was bumped and fouled. And it'll be a foul on Dawson Witt. He's got 4 now. His 4th personal foul. Team's 4th of the entire second half. No foul so far called yet on Memorial. It's been a pretty clean game, though, for the most part. Bumping. It's been somewhat physical, but nothing overly physical to call a lot of contact, draw a lot of contact. Ball swings quickly as a run and jump defense, a little half-court trapping action by the Titans. Driving right side of the floor, shot up, and no good by Wise, but he'll be fouled. And Andrew Smith picks up his 4th. Justin Wise will have 2 foul shots coming his way, with his team leading at 34-21, 5:26 to play in the sectional title game. First shot no good by Wise. Wise is now 1 of 3 from the foul line. The 6-foot sophomore. The second one by the right-hander. Wise falls. He's got 2 in the game now, 35-21, 14-point Tiger lead. We're nearing 5:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. The Titans are going to be looking to maybe find some offense in a hurry over these last 5 minutes. As Neal, a nice ball foul. Wow, what a play. Back-cutting Hurlis, though. Finds the big man underneath the basket. Kicks out Smith. 3 good. Andrew Smith, his first points of the game. Cuts it back to 11. 35-24. Nice back cut. Neal found Hurlis. Hurlis was swallowed up by the big man. DeVault underneath. Kicked out to Smith, who nailed the 3. Back cut the other way. Shot up in by Justin Wise. And the backside pass for Michael Lindauer. It's back to 13, 37-24. Some good back-cutting action. One good play deserved another. Driving, Witt, shot up, too strong. Rebound comes away to the Tigers. Justin Wise. Now to Grand. He'll slow things down a little bit with 4.5 to play and a 13-point lead. Right side, the ball goes in the hands of Combs. Combs downside pass. Almost stolen away. Caden Hurlis, the freshman, ran out of room. He deflected it away. Combs looked to Lindauer. But the freshman stepped in the way, knocked out of bounds. Had his hands on it, but was standing out of bounds when he grabbed a hold of the ball. Into the backcourt it goes, into the hands of Branson Combs. Senior guard who's got 12 tonight. He leads all scores. Foul will go on. Hurlis on a pass up top. He'll pick up his 4th personal. 6th team foul. And Evansville Memorial will inbound the basketball across the way from their bench on a sideline. And to the backcourt it goes to Combs. Combs with the dribble, brings it across the timeline, breaks the 10-second count. And the Tiger offense will patiently go to work here. We're halfway through the 4th. They hold a 13-point lead. Lindauer up to the left elbow. It goes in the hands of Wise. Jump shot up, jump shot in. That's a 15-point lead for the Tigers. 39-24, 3:45 to play in the 4th. Neal, right corner 3. He'll launch to the left. He hits it. Aiden Neal hits a 3-pointer, his 2nd of the game. He's got a timeout. Titans will take one as well. It's a 39-27 Tiger lead as we head into this timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Gibson Southern Titan basketball on 89-1 The Bash.
H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel. Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
Welcome back to Gibson Southern Titan basketball here on 89.1 The Bash, WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois. 3:38 to go. It's 39-27. Tigers, they go quickly the other way. Throw down, two-handed slam. Sam DeVault with now 12, and that one was a big bucket to take some of the air out of the sails of the Titans, who just hit a big three-pointer a possession ago. Driving, Smith, kicking for the corner to Neal, and there's going to be a kick, I believe, kickball violation. And nonetheless, whatever the whistle was for, didn't actually see it. Far side of the floor through all the bodies. It'll be Titan basketball, inlet right of their goal. Pass is fake, now still looking to get it in, and finally does, into the hands of Ethan Rybrecht. Ball swings around out of May. May with the dribble. Kicks out to Rybrecht. Now to Smith. Smith with a left-hand dribble. 3 minutes to play. Drives in. Scoops the layup up. No. But he's fouled. The first foul of the second half gets an applause. Our first foul of the half on Memorial gets an applause from the Titan fans here in attendance at Boonville, Indiana. Foul will go on. Lindauer is third. That will send Andrew Smith to the line for a pair. He hits the first. One more coming for Andrew Smith. He's got 4 in a game. The right-hander fires it. Missed it too strong. Rebound to Lindauer. He's got 3 of those tonight. Andrew Lindauer, check that, Michael Lindauer off the Andrew Smith miss. Driving, ball comes away, and it's going to be taken away. Dawson Witt will take it away and go link to the floor, laying up, no good. Draws the foul. Memorial guard drove the lane, had it deflected out of his hands. Dawson Witt picks it up, drives the length of the floor, went up to the lane, had it stripped away, but on the strip, a little too much contact on the arms. That will send Witt to the line as the foul goes on Cade Graham, his first, and Witt will be at the line. The right-hander's free throw is good. He's got 9 in the game, is now to the bench. Go the Tigers. Danny Dixon checks in. Michael Lindauer checks out. Also checking in, Andrew Helmrich. Checking out is Sam DeVoe. 21-29 with 2:49 to play in this ball game. The Memorial Tigers lead Gibson Southern. Witt will cut that down to 11. With a free throw, he's got 10. The first Titan in double digits tonight. With a dribble, Branson Combs will bring it left to right across the timeline into a trap. Breaks away from it, spins into another trap, and he's going to be out of bounds. No, we're going to call offensive foul. I thought he maybe stepped on the out-of-bounds line, but instead, they're going to say Branson Combs used the off arm to clear space. Offensive foul is the call. The 8th turnover of the ball game for Evansville Memorial, and the Tigers want to talk things over. We have a timeout with 2:37 to play. 41-30. Gibson Southern hanging on to hope here in the final couple of minutes. We'll take a break. 1 minute variety with more basketball coming up here on 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans!
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
Welcome back with 2:37 to play and counting. Here come the Titans with a basketball, trying to make something happen quickly. Smith, they cleared out left side to Witt on the block. They look to go to work. Gets into the lane. Shot up. No, but a foul underneath. Clean block up top. Too much body down low. And Witt will go to the line. We'll have to check to see who the foul was called on. It will be on Branson Combs, his second. And just like that, we've had 4 fouls called about the final 2 minutes of play against the Tigers after not having fouled the whole second half. Witt's free throw is up and no good. He will still have one more coming his way. 41-30. That free throw could cut it to 10. Shot up. No good. Rebound comes away to Lindauer. And here come the Tigers. Left to right across the timeline with Graham. Dribbles on the left wing. Kicks right side of the hands of Wise. Wise. Couple of jab steps. Now works it up top into the hands of Lindauer. Lindauer over to Graham. Graham will drive. He will lower the shoulder. Head through the A-gap. Before he had the first down, he was fouled. Had a good charge to the rim and went to gather, put the ball under his arm, went to go up through the contact, drew the bump. The foul was on the gather, though. That goes against Aiden Neal, his second. One in bonus coming up for Cade Graham. Free throw, good. He earns the second. It was a good hard drive, forcing the contact as the help defense came over. Graham has 9 in the ball game. He will look for 10 with this next one. Cade Graham, their right-hander, hit it. He's got 10. It's back to 13 with just over 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 43-30 your score. Around a screen, Smith. Smith to Witt. Witt wants one. Uses the screen. Now drives in the lane. Spins into a double team. He had a strip taken away by Lindauer. Lindauer, down court, Dixon, up, no good. A shot blocked, but too much body underneath by Aiden Neal. He'll pick up the foul. The 6'2 junior will earn his third and send Danny Dixon to the line. Dixon, the right-hander, 5'11" senior, hits the first. It's now a 14-point game with 1:50 to play. Dixon hits the second. That's his first 2 points of the game, and it's a 15-point Memorial lead. Right side dribble. It's Smith. Now to Witt. Witt, drive, shot, good, but no shot. They're going to say foul came before the gather and going up. A foul goes on Branson Combs. Combs is third, team's fifth. No free throws coming, and let right of the goal. During the sectional championship game, it's Evansville Memorial 45, Gibson Southern 30. Inlet comes into Smith. Smith with a right wing dribble and almost throws it away as Combs tries to save it back in bounds, but throws it right to Neal. Now to Smith. 1:28 to play on Smith's drive to the rim. Floater up and in. Andrew Smith with 6. Lead cut to 13 as Evansville Memorial will try to walk it across now with 1:18 to play. 45-32 and a foul on Aiden Neal. It'll be his fourth. He joins Dawson Witt and Andrew Smith with 4. One bonus coming up for Cade Graham. Where's number 21? Had a big night last night at 20-plus. I think I heard 26.9 if memory serves, to help lead Memorial to a 69-57 upset win over Boise, but Graham misses the free throw. Rebound comes down to Adam May. Driving the lane. Smith, lefty, lay-in, good. Andrew Smith cuts it back to 11. 1:06 to play as the inlet comes into Combs. A long pass to Lindauer. Lindauer lay-in, good, and a foul. Lindauer went streaking down court. Combs fed in with a nice outlet pass. Links the floor for the lay-in. Adam May went up to challenge. Too much body. He committed a foul. The hoop and the harm, and the old-fashioned three-point play not converted by Lindauer. Rebound to Witt. He's got 8. And now to Smith. Smith will hesitate. Try to drive inside. Back cut is taken away by Graham. 11th turnover of the ball game by Gibson Southern. There's the dribble, Lindauer, now to Graham. Graham drives into the paint, will circle it back out with 36 seconds to play and a 13-point lead. Now drives, tries to throw a backside pass, but it's deflected out of bounds off the feet of Gibson Southern. Justin Wise checks out. Sam DeVault checks into the ball game. Avery Gick will check in as Ethan Rybrecht checks out for the Titans. Lindauer inlet from the right of the goal. Goes into the backcourt to Combs. 30 seconds to play in the game. Combs across the timeline with 23 seconds. Now 20 seconds. The ball finds Dixon in the corner. Timeout will come and to Evansville Memorial just to get the substitutes into the game. Checking in will be Davis Howell, as well as Jackson Deep will check into the ball game. As Combs and Lindauer will check out. 18.4 seconds to play. The Tigers on their way to a sectional championship. With a dribble, Dixon behind the back between a triple team, and it's almost or all but taken away. It's bouncing around deep with the basketball. Fights into the lane. Shot up. No, but he's fouled. Jackson Deep will head to the foul line with 5.8 seconds to play in the ball game. Loose ball, carried around. Deep picked it up, took one big hard power dribble towards the rim. Couldn't get it to fall, but he drew the contact. The free throw up on the way and no good. Deep has one more shot to get in the scorebook. And the free throw by the right-hander. No good. Rebound comes away to Witt. That's his 9th with 3 seconds to play. Now 2-1. Lay-in at the horn is good for Dawson Witt. Cuts the game 47-36. 11-point victory for Evansville Memorial, who picks up the win and the sectional title over Gibson Southern, eliminating the Titans from postseason play. 47-36 your final. We'll take a 2-minute break. Back to take a look at your post-game stats. That's coming up here in 2 minutes on 89.1 The Bash.
The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116. H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
Welcome back here to Boonville, Indiana, home of this Class 3A Sectional Championship ball game, where Evansville Memorial picked up the crown of the sectional champion with a 47-36 win over the Gibson Southern Titans. A good game by Gibson Southern. Had some good shots to the rim, just not find the bottom of the net. Several of them hit about every part of the rim, just bounced out or rolled out or just couldn't quite get the bounce they needed to keep this game close down the stretch. And a hats off to Evansville Memorial for doing what they needed to do. They took care of business to pick up the win. Again, the 11-point win over the Titans. We're going to take a quick look here at the stats and take one quick break before we wrap things up here. But again, first off, taking a look at those post-game stats. First off, for the victorious Evansville Memorial Tigers, they were led in scoring. They put three young men in double digits. They were led by Branson Combs and Sam Duvall, each with 12 points. Combs had 3 regular hoops, 2-point variety, and he went 6 of 6 from the foul line for his team-high 12. Sam Duvall had 12 points, all on 2-point field goals, including a slam dunk in that second half for his 12 points. 10 points for Cade Graham. He went 2 of 4 from distance on a couple of good shots in that first half. He had a 2-point basket in there as well. Went 2 of 3 from the foul line for his 10 points. 6 points for Justin Wise. He was had 2 points, or two-point baskets rather, and then 2 of 4 at the line for his 6 points. 5 points for Michael Lindauer. He went 2 of 2 from the field and knocked in a foul shot for his 5, and 2 points for Danny Dixon. He had a pair of free throws in that second half for his 2 points. Andrew Helmrich, Jackson Deep, and Davis Howell all played but did not score for the Tigers. For the Titans, Gibson Southern was led by one young man in double digits. That was Dawson Witt with a team and tying a game-high 12. He had 5 shots inside the arc line, hit a couple of free throws for his 12 points. 8 points for Andrew Smith, had a couple of 2-point hoops and a 3-pointer late in that second half. Also hit a free throw for his 8. Aiden Neal had a couple of 3-pointers and a 2-point hoop for his 8 points in the ball game. Adam May had 6 and a couple of 3-point hoops. And Avery Gick had a shot inside on a beautiful reverse putback lay-in on a rebound for his 2 points in the ball game. Evansville Memorial was 16 of 29. That's 55.2% from the floor. 14 of 21, 66.7% inside the arc. 2 of 8, 25% from a 3-point land. Went 13 of 20, 65% from the foul line. Had 3 offensive rebounds, 18 defensively for 21 total rebounds in the ball game. Committed 8 turnovers, had 9 assists, 1 block shot, and 8 steals in the ball game. Gibson Southern shot 14 of 35, 40%, a near 20% improvement from the field in that second half, where they shot a low 20%, or just over 20% in that first half. Improved their game-wise total to 40 on 14 of 35 shooting. 9 of 17, 52.9% inside the arc line. Had 5 of their 18 3-point tries for 27.8%. Went 3 of 8, 37.5%. from the free throw stripe in the ball game. They had 18 rebounds, 3 offensively, 13 defensively, a couple of them out of bounds that went off the hands of the Tigers that were credited team rebounds for the Gibson Southern Titans. Who committed 11 turnovers, had 6 assists and 2 steals in the ball game. Quarter totals, Evansville Memorial at 14 in the first, 11 in the second. for their halftime total of 25. They added 8 more in the third, 14 in the fourth, for their final game total of 47. Gibson Southern had 2 first-quarter points, 8 in the second. They had 10 at the half, nearly doubled that in just the third quarter alone. They had 9 and 17 fourth-quarter points for their final game total of 36 on the night. There was only one lead change. That happened when it went 2-0 in favor of the Tigers in that first quarter. The biggest lead of the ball game was 18 at 1 point. Gibson Southern had a shot to cut it to single digits late in that fourth quarter. Just, again, could not quite get bounces to fall their way. The longest scoring streak, a 6-0 run in that second half, was the biggest one of the ball game. For the Titans, an 11-0 first-half run was the biggest scoring streak of the ball game for the Memorial Tigers.